Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shadow Stitch, your coach of the Charlotte Chandelures, and today we have the playoffs for the UNPL Academy. So yeah, last week we matched up against J-Rock. Both of us were locked for playoffs, so we decided just have a little bit of fun. So if you want to go check out a fun, goofy, meme kind of game, go check out last week. I thought it was kind of neat. So yeah, I will say my memes were better. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, anyway though, this week it's all business because we ended up clinching the 3rd seed in our division, and that means that we were able to select our round 1 playoff opponent. So who did I choose to select? It is going to be the Loyal Bandito and the New Orleans Swampers. So no preamble, let's go ahead and just get right into it. Let's bring the matchup right here. So yeah, why did I choose to pick a team that has not only Dragapult, but also Palafin? Two of the absolute demons of draft. Two of the most broken Pokemon on the board. And that's because I actually think that I have a fairly decent matchup against both of them. I do have Terapagos, which is a little bit of an annoyance for Dragapult for sure. It can't really spam, Choice Spec Shadow Balls and stuff like that. And, as long as I keep my Terra Shell in track, I can potentially just live any hit and do a ton of damage back. My Regenerator core is also very problematic if he chooses to go on the physical side, and Palafin can't really break through either one of them, especially together, so that's very nice. On top of that, I have really strong setup and good speed tiers into both of them, so that is pretty solid. I think that I actually have a decent matchup against those two pretty strong Pokemon. However, there is more of a team than just those two, and of course we got Grimmsnarl that can set up screens, facilitate sweeps pretty well, and just overall be very annoying. Treads and Serena are pretty solid spinners. Can set up hazards with the Treads, can just do a lot of damage, and is a pretty solid grass type with the Serena. Arcanine is very bulky, can be annoying with Intimidate or Flash Fire for my Gouging Fire, and just can do a lot of damage in its own right. Bronzong is fantastic, always one of the most reliable mons on the team, and it's because I have one of my own, so he's got some taste right there. And then we got the Hisuian Quillfish, which is a fantastic EVLA Pokemon. Even has some semi-reliable recovery with Pain Split. Sets up hazards. Is just really annoying. Spreads around status and stuff like that. It's just a solid little Pokemon. And then two really strong Terra Captains. First up is going to be the Braviary. I want to chip with Terra Braviary on my team, so it's got the chops. It's a very strong Pokemon. Fighting, ground, and steel, all really solid typings. However, I'm fully expecting the Raichu to come this week as the Terra Captain. Fairy, Ice, and Water are all very solid typings for it, but I'm fully expecting Ice because he kind of needs it to be able to punch through things like my Gliscor and Amoonguss. So yeah, is this going to be my first mistake, selecting this really powerful team as my first opponent? I don't know, only time will tell, but let's go ahead and bring in the team that I'm choosing to use this week. So first up, we got Choice Banded Weavile. Knockoff and Triple Axle do tons of damage to the entire team, and of course Knockoff is great for disrupting any options on the board there. Brick Break is really good for just getting rid of screens. We're not really fully expecting to use it too much because we don't want to get the Dragapult in for free. And then, of course, Ice Shard is great to keep the Dragapult in check. Now, we're running Jolly Max Speed because we can actually speed tie a Dragapult that is not going a speed boosting nature. And if he is going a speed boosting nature, then that means that he's just doing less damage, which is very solid. And if for some reason he chooses to not go max speed, then we can outspeed it and just do a ton of damage to it, or just straight up delete it with a knockoff and triple axle. Gouging Fire is actually looking great here in a specially defensive role. We do have the Raichu that I'm fully expecting to bring here, and with our specially defensive investment, really bulky HP, we can actually live hits very well from it. even without investment, with just an Adamant Nature, we're still doing very solid damage. And with Flare Blitz, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance, we can even sweep if we need to. Morning Sun keeps us healthy, and just overall, we're going to be a great answer to the Raichu in this matchup. Gliscor is coming not really for anything necessarily, but it's pretty good at setting up hazards. You know, we can get up spikes against an Iron Treads decently well, I suppose. And then Earthquake and Toxic is generally just there to be annoying. We can protect to stall out screens, rack up toxic damage, get ourselves some healing with Poison Heal, and just overall, like I said, just be annoying. Gliscor is not really here to be a dedicated answer to anything. It's just here to spread a little bit of status, some hazards, and damage. Alomomola here is actually looking great into some of his physically offensive Pokemon like the Palafin and the Iron Treads, of course. We have Scald to threaten burns. Alluring Voice means they can't do any kind of sub-bulk up shenanigans against us. Flip Turn gets us out nice and healthy. Rocky Helmet chips them down. And then Healing Wish is great for if we need to use one of our offensive pieces like Gouging Fire or, spoiler alert, Terapagos early. We can actually heal it up from the brink of death, which is very, very nice. And we can go for a round 2, which is just not really something they might be prepared for. So Alomomola is looking fantastic here as a good physical answer to most things. We brought the fish, we might as well pair it with some mushrooms, and that's why we got a Rocky Helmet Amoonguss as well. Giga Drain and Sludge Bomb are just really solid stabs into a lot of things in this matchup. Foul Play and Spore is going to be really good answers into a Dragapult. This is going to be our primary answer and switch into a Dragapult. If it does end up being a special attacking Dragapult, we can potentially live those hits. Not very well, but we can live them, and as long as we're able to survive, we can get off a Spore and shut that thing down for a while. If it's physical, Foul Play, it does even more work into it, and that's just fantastic. So Amoonguss is looking great here, of course, just to chip down the Palafin as well some more, because we need that thing chipped down. It's very dangerous. And but its primary purpose here is to take on the Dragapult, like it did in our regular season when we fought the Dragapult team. And last but not least, we have Terapagos. We're bringing pretty much the same exact sets that we did against the last Dragapult team. We're just swapping out Ice Beam for Dark Pulse because they have a Bronzong, and I want to be able to hit that. So there's pretty good there. Terra Star Storm and Earth Power hits pretty much everything that we need it to. Very hard as well. And then Rapid Spin, of course, not only gets rid of hazards, but lets us outspeed pretty much everything on the team. Of course, if Dragapult chooses to bring a plus speed boosting nature, we can't outspeed that at +1. But anything under that, we can, and that's just really nice. So there you have it. That's my team for this week. Playoffs is looking pretty good. So yeah. I always am very hesitant about my round 1 opponents playoffs, especially when I get to select them, because, you know, you don't want to be that goober that selected an opponent and then they beat you. So it never really feels great. But I do think that we have a pretty decent matchup here, which is kind of insane to say about a team that as threatening as this. But, you know, I guess that just speaks to how good our team is too. So anyway, though, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I hope you guys enjoy the battle. All right. Is that... No, okay, Serena came instead of one thing that I was expecting, which isn't too bad. Okay, where is that coming from? Instead of the Arcanine. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, Treads came. I expected that. Palafin. All that fun stuff. I'm going to lead Aloe. If he leads with the other thing, then that's fine. Cool. Let's get it. Definitely expecting maybe like a Palafin lead. Yep. Palafin lead. So, that's fine. I flip turn. Because he's going to flip turn, going to hit by the Rocky Helmet. Then I get to flip turn, and I get to get all advantage. It's a Grimmsnarl. Okay. Alright. What do I want to go into on a Grimmsnarl? Let's see. Gouging Fire versus Grimmsnarl. Could be like the thing that I want to go into. I mean, Flare Blitz does a absolute fuck ton. And I'm not really expecting him to do a whole lot to me. How much is Weavile dealing? Triple Axle can kill. Especially defensive though. So let's just go Gouging Fire. I'm not really afraid of Thunder Wave. It's fine. He can reflect. I'm going to do a mountain of damage to him. Not really that much, actually. Alright. I'm going to go into Weavile now. So I'm expecting a Parting Shot, potentially. Very bulky. There's the Parting Shot. Alright. So Spirit Break, if he's not invested. Let's see. Where the hell is Reflect? There is Reflect. Okay. Yeah, that's about right for like max HP. So for my Weavile, Spirit Break can kill. So I'm going to expect maybe him going for something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. And go into a Moongus. Okay, Play Rough. Interesting. Alright, so I could just fire off a Spore here. That doesn't sound terrible, but I would think I would rather keep that around for, you know, something I actually want. So Parting Shot comes out. I also get the chance of getting a Sludge Bomb on something. Alright, who's that? Serena? That's fine. That is so much damage. Nice crit. Nice poison. Let's fucking go. Alright, so definitely could just be going for a triple axle here. Could be also going for a U-turn. I think to be safe, I'm just going to go into this. If he goes for a Power Whip or something like that, then that's relatively fine as well. Alright, that thing comes in. Okay. Very interesting that a Treads would come in. So that might mean it has Supercell, but he should not be able to kill me with Supercell. Let's fire off a Scald. Just gonna Rocks. That's fine. Alright, I feel fine just going for a flip turn, maybe. Got about all the chip I need on this. Okay. Who's that? Raichu comes out. It's fine. I really wish I checked the screens, but this is fine. I'm gonna go into Shinra Bancho Man. Alright, how many more screens they got? This is their last turn of screens. This should be Terra... This should be Terra Ice. I do not see a world where he is not Terra Ice. I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz. Okay, Volt Switch, that's fine. I just do not want him to ever get a nasty plot set up, so I'm always going to go for the attack until I'm comfortable. Okay, this probably kills. Maybe. Not quite. Alright. I mean, I don't hate just going for a Morning Sun. It's fine. Keep myself healthy. I could just go for my Gliscor. This thing is not really threatening, so I want to start setting up hazards and being just a general nuisance. Definitely feeling like an attack is just going to come off here, or a light screen. That works as well. I could see Palafin coming in here. I don't hate slapping a Toxic off on something, as he's probably going to Parting Shot. Toxic is not really a bad play either way, because it stalls more turns. He might not die. It doesn't do that much. Attack fell. That's actually really annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, he does die, but he has another full round of screens. I can stall out a single turn of screens, but I don't want to do anything crazy. So Palafin probably. Dragapult. Okay. Let's go Amoonguss. Sub. Okay. Foul Play should still easily break a sub. Okay. That's certainly scary. Dragapult. Even behind screens. Nice crit. I don't think that that one really mattered. Yeah, that's always going to. He could be Disable. I'm gonna Spore him. I don't want him to be Disable. If he Disable is really bad, obviously. So to be Sub, Dragon Dance, Disable. He's not lefty, so he could be Lum. That could be also really bad. Alright, as long as I can get rid of the screens. Should be okay. Can my Gliscor break? So. Okay. Oh, I put him to sleep! I get to sleep! I get to sleep. That's good. Unless he's lummed, then that's really bad. Doesn't look like he's lumb. Usually that pops earlier, right? Just foul play on a potential switch. Or I just get a fuck ton of damage off on this thing. That's great too. Or it's just dead. Let's go. Okay. I'm getting a lot of crits. Okay, behind Reflect, if he was max Raichu, okay. +1. My foul play is doing potentially enough to kill. Alright, let's go Shinra Bancho Man. Because that's kind of the check to this. Not really, but it's specially defensive, so I'm expecting Terra Ice. Kind of has to be Terra Ice, right? Yep, there's the Terra Ice. Okay. I don't think even behind a sub here. Thunderbolt is going to do absolutely nothing. Team's Reflect wears off. Terra Ice. I mean, I have no reason not to just go for a Flare Blitz. All of them are Big Brother. All of them are Big Brother. Okay. Okay. All right. That is probably the Palafin. Yep, there he is. I did not see the thing. He doesn't kill me with a Wave Crash if he's banded. I feel like this is really good chip to get right here. Oh, he's gonna double. Okay. What are you doubling to? Oh, that's fine. I'm fine getting chip on that as well. Okay. When I have full health Aloe, I have no reason not to go for it. Earthquake, that bounces off. 232 to 288. Or 432. 144 points of damage. That's about right for a Jolly. So in that case, Supercell will do how much? 39%. So I flip turn. Raichu comes out. Can I kill the Raichu with Weavile now? Not quite, it looks like. So, it is still Shinra Bancho Man time. Does kill with this Terra Star Storm, but I don't want to get like paralyzed or something like that, so yeah, let's just go Shinra Bancho Man still. Alright, once again, I'm just going to Flare Blitz. I don't care if the Palafin is in the back. I'm gonna keep continuously chipping that down. Got a crit. I mean, earned it. Fair. Fair. fine. I also can burn him. No burn? Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure I am in Choice Banded Wave Crash range. Oh, by the way, I was calking Baby Palafin earlier. Oops. So, what does Amoonguss need to be here for anymore? He kind of took care of what I needed him to. Yeah, let's just go Amoonguss this time. I could potentially keep Palafin, because, I mean, also, What's-His-Face is necessary for other stuff, so. Wave Crash? That's fine. That's banded. That has to be. Holy shit. Oh, that's my Amoonguss. Yeah, that has to be banded. That did so much fucking damage. Just Giga Drain. Let's try to Giga Drain. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Bonk. And now I'm pretty sure he is in range of Weavile killing the knockoff. Especially if the Rocky Helmet damage. Oh, easily. He's in red. Never mind. We're good. Yeah, Weavile comes in, gets to click knockoff, and claim herself a kill. Alright, only this, the Raichu, and other thing left. Okay. And I have full health Terapagos, so I'm not really that afraid. Okay, this thing's just dead. Bonk. Nice. Alright, Choice Banded Palafin can kill me with Jet Punch. Holy shit. Shuka! Okay, good to know. Good to know. Palafin comes out. I just go into Aloe. He has to make contact with me, right? He has no choice but to make contact with me. So, pretty much. And Helmet should kill him. Yep. And all that's left is the Raichu. All that's left is the Raichu, I think, right? And I have full health Terapagos in the back, which can easily kill at this range. I can just flip turn. I mean, I guess I might as well Alluring Voice. I'll just flip turn. Yeah, diff doesn't matter. I mean, I'm pretty sure Weavile kills as well. Don't want to screw up this endgame. Pretty sure Weavile kills as well, so let's just go for that. Choice Banded. Not wait, I just go for Brick Break. He's Terra Ice. Yeah, Brick Break does more. All right, yeah, just go for Brick Break. Bonk. GG. We move on to the next round of playoffs, baby. Good stuff. Good stuff. It definitely helped that he had like a team in his side of the divisions that was kind of similar to mine. So I was able to glean a little bit of information from that, which was really cool. Of course, it wasn't anywhere like really near mine because, you know, I think my Regenerator core was definitely a little bit of a problem, more of a problem than like the other stuff they had. But GG to Bandito, go check them out. We get to move on to the next round of playoffs. Very nice, solid 4-0, big dub right there. And yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I'll see you guys next week. I don't know who I'm playing yet, which is, you know, great, because, you know, it just keeps it a surprise for all of us. And yeah, like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I love you all. Deuces.